Of course, the most important thing about this knife is that it has a cup lifter. Cheers! Hello, what's going on everybody, my name is Peter, and today I want to show you a very well-known knife which is called Glock FM81. And yeah, it is of course made in Austria, and Glock, yeah, they don't produce only guns, they produce knives as well. And I believe the version without serration, which is called 78, I think it is still used by Austrian army. There are many things to say about this knife, so I think I'm just gonna start with my first impressions. And the first thing that I want to tell you is that this knife feels absolutely great in the hand. I mean, the profile of the handle is very straightforward, but it is great. It swells here, it fulfills your grip perfectly. My hands are rather average, and as you can see, there is plenty of space left here. So yeah, even if your hands are super large, then yeah, it's still gonna be a comfortable knife for you. And I also think that it is a pretty cool throwing knife. But yeah, let me give you quickly a size reference. You can see that yeah, it is more a companion here, and yeah, the weight of a knife is just 202. And now we need to talk about the steel, because the steel is called, yeah, spring steel, but it is actually 1095 carbon steel, and the heat treatment is here like 55 HRC. So yeah, it was designed to be pretty hard to break, to be a military reliable, apocalypse ready knife. And yeah, I must be honest with you, I hit it a couple of times with my full power right at the end of the blade, you know what I mean, physics. And I hit it with my full power right at the end, and yeah, as expected, nothing bad happened. So I think the name of the steel is proper. But of course, if you're looking for the edge retention beast that's gonna hold an edge forever, this is not your knife. This edge, it will get dull quickly. But of course, it's not a weakness here. This knife was designed to be apocalypse ready, reliable tool that you can trust with your life. The construction of a knife, yeah, officially it is not a full tang, but yeah, and I'm not gonna cut it open to see that, but according to my research, the tang is pretty narrow, but it runs through the whole handle, and yeah, I think I trust them about it. And now let's have a word about the blade, because the blade is, as you can see, pretty narrow, but it is pretty thick. It is 5 millimeters thick, which is a good thing, of course. And yeah, we have this black coating here, which gives us a little protection from rusting, but it also gives us protection from light reflects. And yeah, it's a military knife, so it shouldn't be shining like a diamond for the obvious reasons. And as you can see, I managed to destroy this coating a little bit, but I think it's rather inevitable. And what about this guard? Well, at the start I told you that this is a cup lifter, and yeah, it is a cup lifter, but I read it was made this way to make it possible to attach it on a gun, on a rifle, and make this knife a bayonet, which is probably reasonable, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna attach it to any gun or a rifle. It's going to be just my cup lifter. And I think I forgot to tell you about the material the handle is made of. So the handle is made of polymer, as well as the sheath. And yeah, it is a very lightweight material and very hard to damage. And yeah, I also believe that some parts of Glock guns are made of polymer as well. And yeah, talking about the sheath. The sheath is absolutely awesome. It is it is extremely light, and yeah, this thing, like the click here is like, I recommend turning your volume down, because this click is crazy, you know, it is the loudest click I've ever heard. So yeah, and it is of course the awesome thing, like really good luck with losing your knife. It's not gonna be possible, no way. Of course, that's a great thing, and yeah, overall quality of this sheath is great, nothing feels cheap. Yeah, the belt loop is simple, which is a good thing. I like the simplicity here. I don't think we should complicate things. Yeah, this and you can put your knife this way, but you can also put it this way. So yeah, it is a great sheath. Yeah, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. And now we need to talk a little bit about this serration, because this serration is definitely not a saw, it is rather a double serrated back of knife. And yeah, I read that it was designed this way to deal more damage when stabbing, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, but I definitely do not recommend using it as a wood saw. It just doesn't work. Maybe as a backup, yeah, when your edge gets dull, and then maybe to cut through some ropes or belts. I'm not sure, but it's definitely not a legit saw. By the way, when we're talking about this serration, I think I need to say something about another great thing about this knife, which is the way it looks. It looks like a definition of a military knife. It looks extremely, extremely aggressive. Just look at that. Look at this swedge. We have this swedge here with this serration and the whole line of a knife. I think it looks extremely aggressive and very, very cool. And there are even more great things about this knife. I know I shouldn't be recording video that is 1 hour long, but I have to say it. Another great thing is the ricasso area, which is like, look at that, the edge starts just here, so this area is pretty long. It's pretty, yeah, you have plenty of space here for your finger, so it feels very comfortable to hold it like this. And yeah, I must say I'm a big fan of having a pretty long and comfortable ricasso area. And another great thing, which will be the last, I think, is the price, because the price is, I got this one for something around 40. So I think we can consider it as an affordable knife, which is of course another advantage. And yeah, and for the money, of course, I would recommend this knife for a reliable tool. So yeah, how should we sum it all up? Well, I think if someone would ask, like, why this knife is such a, it's, yeah, almost legendary, and I think I just answered this question in this video. And of course, if you're looking for a slicer that's gonna hold an edge forever, it is not your knife. But if you're looking for a very reliable tool that you're not gonna be sorry about, that will be extremely hard to break, that you can trust, then this is your knife. When you will be beating the crap out of this knife, I don't think you will be thinking like, oh my god, maybe I shouldn't use it this way because maybe I'm gonna break this. No, I don't think you're gonna break this. You know, in my opinion, it is just perfect for its purpose. Because yeah, I always try to find some weaknesses about knives every time, but in this case I wasn't able to do this, you know, because the edge retention is not a problem here, because it was designed for a completely different purpose. And yeah, maybe usually I complain a little bit about full synthetic handles. I prefer to have some rubber elements, but in this case it just had to be made this way for yeah, at least a couple of reasons. And yes, so I'm gonna count this as some kind of weakness here. So yeah, I think that would be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what do you think about this knife. And yeah, see you in another video.